into something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, this is a border rivalry we just love calling because bragging rights are on the line every year, and they mean a lot in this rivalry. For now, the Gators have them by winning last time.
Yeah, in these rivalry games, as you know, Chris, usually you don't need a lot to get the players fired up, but a recent loss sometimes can be good fuel for the players to get them locked in.
Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's White. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to...
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because of all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Georgia, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, is very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Coach. You got to believe the winner here is in a pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Finds room to the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gators getting set on first and 10. Ball handed off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The back's got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Pass caught. 2nd down. To the air. It's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
Gain enough. First down now at the 39. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. Was able to dump it to him as a safety valve and picked up the first.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Give it to the back again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia 14, Florida 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, many times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game, maybe going back and forth all game.
The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs, Gators, tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Gators offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
It's a run. Running back's got it. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
With the catch, it's White. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. And he's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments. Good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Heading left after the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important third down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Snags a quick throw. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. As the first down is still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down with a solid run there by the sophomore. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march, moves on. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They break it back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deflected, the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Florida, 21. Georgia, 17.
First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Well, this is proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
They'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Toss play to the running back going left. Look out, room to run here. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. Gets the ball. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Hawk over the middle. It's Hawkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense, 5-yard penalty for the offense. Gift to the offense, 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Direct snap to the back. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. To the air, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening him. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Close to the goal line, they can still get a 1st down without scoring. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short hands. It's Frazier. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He'll avoid the tackle there on the slide. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The Florida offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here. And And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. They'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Design quarterback run. Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. On the ground, it's Ball. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit,